I'm Jeremiah Fox. I'm a carpenter and handyman out here in New York City. How to install drawer pulls. Now, when you're remodeling and repairing old furniture, you're going to have random new drawers and new facings for drawers, and you need to put pulls on them. To do that, you're going to need a screw gun with a drill bit in it, your drawer pulls, which could be of the knob variety or the actual pull variety, tape measure, screwdriver, pencil to go with the tape measure, and safety glasses, because we will be making sawdust. For the most part, we won't be making much noise, so we don't need to put in our ear protection, but if you need to, go for it. So the first thing you want to do is take your facing piece of wood that's on the drawer and find out where you want to put the handle on the pull. You're going to make your marks on the wood. And the best way to mark things is always with an X, where you measure from one direction and then from another direction. And that way at the point of the cross is where you want to put your hole. You want to use a drill bit slightly larger than the bolt or screw that you're putting in from the back side. That gives a little bit of wiggle room. If you make it too small of a hole, the bolt won't fit in. Then you take your drill bit, line it up with your X, then take your pull and the bolt from the back, line your pull up the front, slide the bolt in the back till the threads are sticking through, then take your pull and start feeding it onto the bolt. Now the best way to do it is just tighten it up as much as you can by your hand, then get your screwdriver, put it in the back, and do the last few cranks with that to make it a nice solid pull. Now for a handle pull, it's got two holes. Same story, make your measurements, have your holes drilled. This one's a little bit different on the install. What you want to do is feed one bolt through and start it into the hole. So you want to start feeding it in, but before you crank it down all the way, you want to get your other one in there and make sure that everything lines up nice and you get them both caught. Because what can often happen is a hole may be slightly angled one way, maybe slightly angled the other way, and if you put this one in and sink it all the way in, the chances of you getting this one exact are going to be a little bit rougher. So this gives you a little bit of leeway. Then once you have them both started, you can come in the back, crank down with screwdriver on one, crank down on the screwdriver with the other one, and then you have a nice solid pull. So you get your knob, you get your handle, and you got a drawer that's ready to go.